For decades, people used to believe that running a mile in under 4 minutes was impossible. Doctors even said it was dangerous, that your heart might even explode. But in 1954, one man changed everything. Sir Roger Bannister, a British medical student who shattered that barrier. Unlike most runners at the time, Bannister wasn't just focused on speed, he was focused on strategy. Because at the time, other people thought breaking the 4-minute mile required sheer power. Bannister believed it was about efficiency, the right pacing, breathing, and mental focus. And the best part, he wasn't even a full-time athlete. Between med school classes and hospital shifts, Bannister squeezed in training during his lunch breaks. Then came May 6, 1954. With the help of 2 pace runners, Bannister started his run. He didn't sprint out of the gate, he kept a steady pace, saving his energy for a final push. At the time, most runners would start out hard, almost in a sprint, only to drop their pace dramatically in the final 2 laps. Bannister had simply done the math and knew that running each lap at 60 seconds and going all out on the final lap, he would finally break the 4-minute mile barrier. Think of the confidence he must have had with his plan not to panic and sprint too early, but simply sit back in what he described as an easy pace. He crossed the finish line in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. He had done it, something the world thought impossible. And here's the crazy part. After Bannister's record, dozens of runners broke the 4-minute mile within just a few years. And to date, 23 high school runners have broken the 4-minute mile barrier. Here's a bonus legend. Have you ever heard of Dick Fosbury? He brought a radical shift in the high jump simply by looking at the problem differently than anyone else ever had. Prior to Fosbury, athletes went over the high jump bar belly first. Fosbury must have looked insane when he introduced what is now known as the Fosbury Flop. The Fosbury Flop is so effective because it allows a high jumper to lower their center of mass below the bar while their body clears the bar, by arching their back and rotating backwards over the bar, essentially enabling them to jump higher with less effort compared to older techniques. Before the now famous flop, the record was 7 feet, 5.75 inches. Now, with the Fosbury Flop being the only technique used by high jumpers, the world record stands at 8 feet and a quarter inch, set by Cuban Javier Sotomayor. It's not always physical limits holding athletes back. Sometimes it's just the wrong perspective, and a simple adjustment in how a problem is viewed could reveal remarkable advancements. If you like true stories of adventure, innovation, and inspiration, please subscribe if that's your jam. Thanks for watching. McNutt out.